Hello everyone, this is the help desk person. I'm sitting in FS 2024, as you can see just up here. Essentially, I thought I'd show you how to start the P26, but in the FS 2024. Kill two birds with one stone. The first question, or one of the questions we get all the time is, will this run in FS 2024? Of course it'll run in FS 2024. How compatible it is? Well, that's up to your definition, if you like, of compatible. So if I go outside for a moment, I'll just hit the Shift-C, I've learnt that now, is no, you will not be able to select and move the ailerons. You will not be able to walk up to here and get in, etc. You also will not see bungee tires, etc. Now, if that means that it's incompatible in your eyes, then so be it. For us, everything else works perfectly well. Everything is looking how it should. And in the odd case of the P26, even the flight dynamics are working. So let's hop inside. I know it's weird. We're about to hop into this guy's head. It's like something from Stranger Things. Anyway, so here we are. We are in the P26 Peashooter. Now, I will actually go up here and I'm sorry, I don't use FS 2024 very often, so I'm not sure where I am. I'm looking for the checklist. I think it's here. Yes, there's the checklist. So you can see we've got the checklist here. I'm just going to leave that off to the side. You can follow it in order. We're currently on the apron, so all of this has actually already been done for you. So the FLT, I don't think FLTs are used in FS 2024, but in FS 20 they are used. All of this is already done for you, so you can actually go to the pre-starting engine section. Now you can check your control stick on FS 2024, FS 20, that gets done for you. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to basically, we're going to just start it, aren't we? So let's go down. We first cab off the rank as we go down, switch this to main tank, which is the starting tank. Okay. Now, after that, we need to manually pump the fuel. We've set it to 5 psi. Just between you and me, you can go higher, but you can't go lower than 5 psi if you are manually starting. Control E for the cheaters. No, I'm only joking, but Control E, it doesn't matter if you don't use this. Of course it doesn't, because Control E will auto start it. It assumes that you've done it. So we'll just go back and forward. You can see that the tooltip changes up and down. This is the same for FS 2020. We're quietly confident, well, we know it works in FS 2020. We just wanted to show it to in 2024. Now we've got that set to about 6 psi. The fuel gauge is just here. I'm sorry, I don't have my joystick set up in FS 2024, but there it is right there. We're now going to crack the throttle open ever so slightly. There we go. We're going to put the mixture to rich, and we're going to turn the battery switch on, which gives us voltage. Go to the next page. Parking brake is already set. The battery is already set. The magneto now needs to be set to both. I'm just going to use the roll up on my wheel on my mouse to set to both. Now we need to energize, and then after that we need to push. So to energize, I've moved back out, is to pull towards you. And as you can see just up in the top there, you can see the energize of the prop. I've left it a little too long. And now we have correct amount of starting. Now let me just hit pause for a moment. Oh, I'm not going to be able to hit pause. There we go, that's paused. Okay, so I've just turned down the sound so the engine isn't making too much noise. Now there are a few gotchas that we need to talk about down here with the Avionics switch master. Now, what we have here is, this is the Avionics switch, funnily enough. It also shows and hides a completely optional GNS 430 down here, which works just how you would normally do it. And loads up flight plans as you would expect it to load them up. Okay. Now the gotcha that we have put in is that when you turn this Avionics master switch off, you're also pulling the breakers for the radios. You're pulling the breakers for the GPS. You're actually lowering the amount of electrical load on the plane. This plane didn't come with radios. Well, the radios they came with were very odd, and we decided not to bother simulating them. So If you're wanting to use a GPS or in fact a radio, this must be shown to use it. In the position that I'm about to click now, it is not shown and is not transmitting audio, and more importantly, not receiving comms either. Bear that in mind, please. Okay, so essentially that's it. We should probably just taxi out. We're in beautiful Duxford at the moment, at least how FS24 thinks Duxford looks like. It doesn't actually look like that, but anyway. Or at least it shouldn't look like this. There's a museum around here somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, we would normally roll out. I don't really have the time for that. Plus also my joystick isn't properly set up for FS 2024. Thank you for watching, and please remember about that little area there, because I guarantee you guys are going to email me about the radio. Thank you.